Hello, I'm TypoTrex.
And I'm Jester.
And you're not watching twitch.tv/TypoHouseGames. You're watching
Twitch.tv/KingJester719.
And we are back with yet another box opening because we've got a bunch to do today.
This is box 3.
What is this one?
Darkness Ablaze, third set.
So this is right when I started playing. So we opened a bunch of Darkness Ablaze. So yeah, she does not like Darkness Ablaze. But let's go ahead and jump into it.
But I'm excited to pull Eternatus VMAX.
Yeah.
Because I want to play that deck anyways.
I mean, I have.
Stars comes out.
Well, Dragapults was in a Rebel Clash, so we did not pull any of those. But no, I think I have like all of Eternatus already. So if you really want to play Eternatus, we'll hook you up, Jordan. Yeah.
But like, I don't know if everybody here has seen the new cards that have come out, but they're doing character full arts.
The character arts are
and
beautiful.
The character Eternatus is so sick.
Yeah.
That is the character art chase card I want because there's no stable eye card.
Yeah, I like the Boltund one because I really like the Boltund. The other one I like is the Zamazenta.
Yeah, I like all of them, but like,
well, off to a great start.
Eternatus, please.
Yeah,
but like
that'd be a great way to start.
The one I want is Eternatus VMAX character art.
Yeah. So outside of the Eternatus, is there anything you're looking for in this set?
I'll be honest, I really don't know.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah. I would say Crobat. Crobat's always a good get.
Crobat would be nice.
But they've reprinted Crobat so many times that it is not worth a lot, which I appreciate. I really do.
Unfortunately, I won't get the Trainer Toolkit Crobat here because that one is my favorite.
Yeah. Because, when Crobat first came out, I pulled the full art.
Yeah, the newest one with the Crobat that has the Crobat's like doing the spinning.
Yeah,
animation.
It's a really good artwork. But
that's the Japan artwork.
Oh, is it?
Mad Party. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, I forgot Mad Party was
Mad Party.
Yeah, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, when this set first came out, I think Dakota pulled a full art Crobat, and I was like, either that or I did. One of us pulled a Crobat, and I was like, all right, that's mine.
Hey, set that star on that stack that I brought over. Set that Staraptor on top of it because that's the Staraptor for the cube. I don't remember if we were missing one or two.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of regret not selling the Crobat when it was at like the height of its price because I didn't know they were gonna reprint it like 5 different times. But man, I'm glad that they did because it's nice to have affordable cards.
This Wishy-Washy is next cube we build. I'm putting this Wishy-Washy in it.
I think it's in the original cube that we built.
That
too.
attack for draw, one colorless. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 8 cards. That is absurd.
It definitely won me more than my fair share of the draft games.
Mad Party
when we did the pre-release. Which the pre-release for Brilliant Diamond or not Brilliant Diamond?
Brilliant Stars.
Yeah, Brilliant Stars should be really soon too. I'm looking forward to it. I love the pre-releases. They're so much fun.
Yeah, I think the pre-releases. So let's see, they've announced the pre-releases for this one. I don't remember what the other.
Oh, because we missed the one for Fusion Strike
because they didn't get them.
Yeah.
But it's
Familiar Bell.
Yeah, we'll put that over there. It's Bibarel, Liepard, and I can't remember the other two off the top of my head.
Neither can I, but the fact that it's the Bibarel and Liepard, which are both draw cards, is phenomenal.
Oh, one's the Moltres, where it's like Zapdos, but you need a damage counter instead of switching into the active.
That's a really good card, too. Again, especially with the new stadium, too, because it puts damage on it for putting energies on it. So, yeah, there's...
You could also run, like, Old Cemetery with it, so that just attaching it from your hand gets you that damage.
I mean, I feel like if you're playing a fire deck...
You're going to run the Fire Stadium.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But, like, if you just want to increase your stadium count.
Yeah.
Because winning the stadium war has become more important. Rose Tower.
I was so proud of myself when I stuck Rose Tower in a Rayquaza.
Ray. It was a good call.
Yeah, it worked out really well. It's just, Rayquaza, there were just too many problems with it for it to work properly.
Ray needs Peony, but 3 cards.
Yeah.
Let me go get Evolution Incense, and Rose Tower.
I think, again, with Ultra Ball coming out, it solves some of the problems I was having with it, so I might revisit it after Brilliant Stars, but again, we have Raichu at that point, and it's just a better version of the deck.
I mean, I don't even think it's Raichu. I think the problem is you have Arceus after that point, and Ray's just going to be too slow because Arceus is faster and yields less prize cards.
Well,
Mad Party.
I feel like the whole draw to Rayquaza was the fact that you could one shot literally anything in the game if you had enough cards in your
Yeah.
set up for it, and that's still an attractive thing. And obviously it's still slow.
It's not.
Yeah.
I want it to work. Like, I want it to work.
God, we spent months bashing our head against that.
Because at one point you gave me your login so that I could build more Ray decks and play them to try and win the game.
Yeah.
It just wasn't worth it.
No, it was not. Every now and then I'll try and play like the Adventures Discovery version, and again, that's a solid version of the deck, but it's still not enough.
Foil Birdkeeper and Butterfree V.
I think we have a couple of the Butterfree VMAXs if you want them.
Hey yo.
God, we pulled so many of those Butterfree VMAXs because again, we bought way too much Darkness Ablaze, because that's when we were just getting into the game. And there were a lot of really good cards in there because, again, there was a turn. Scorch was a really, really popular deck when the deck came out, or the pack first came out, too. But that fell off super fast. I don't even know why it fell out. Oh, Welder left.
Welder left?
Yeah.
And all the fire decks disappeared?
Yeah. Giant Hearth leaving, too. Yeah. Yeah, it just lost all its support. So maybe with the new support, we might see it coming back a little bit.
I think the only fire deck you'll still see really come back that's not new is Victini. Yeah. It's just because Victini can do 2 energies and swing.
Yeah. Scorch was really hard to beat when you were playing ADP as well. Because if you didn't get a big charm on your ADP first turn, you basically lost because it was just one shot your ADP and you didn't get any chance to ramp.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. Maybe not their first turn.
Yeah.
But, well, if you went second, you just outright lost that matchup sometimes.
Because, you might get the setup, but they would just one-shot you and get ahead in the prize card game.
Yeah. But if you got first, there was a chance to play it out. But it was not a great chance. But, yeah. I'd like to see Scorch come back. I really liked the idea of the deck that, you just grab all the energies from the discard pile or whatever and just start ramping it up and dealing massive damage.
Talking about Brilliant Stars, a deck that is winning a lot in Japan right now, like an absurd amount, is Arceus Ice Rider. Because an Ice Rider VMAX with a command belt one-shots Arceus V-Star. And so you go first, and on your second turn you evolve into Arceus V-Star and your Drizzles, and you basically just go get to pick 5 cards out of your deck to play for that turn.
That's ridiculous.
And you make sure one of them is past the peak, so that after you do all your setup, you play Path and you one-shot their Arceus V-Star, and now they can't use VMAX or V abilities.
That's rude. That reminds me a lot of like old school Yu-Gi-Oh! When Teledad was running around. There was something called Oppression Dad where you would play through your entire combo and then lay down Royal Oppression, which says pay 800 life points, negate a special summon. So you'd already special summoned all of your stuff, and now your opponent can't special summon anything.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was really obnoxious. The second it saw any sort of success, everyone was like, oh yeah, why are we not all doing this?
And then everybody started playing the Cancer?
Yeah. I mean, everyone was already playing regular Teledad, so it was only the change of 2 or 3 cards. I remember there was a championship round we were watching one time. Ma'am, can you get the food out of the oven, please? But there was a card, I think it was Magical Android, where you gain 600 life points at the end of your turn. Dude was at 300 life points and then gained the 600 back from Magical Android and then won because it gave him one more negate on the special summons. It was wild.
That is obnoxious.
Yeah. I do miss playing Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit, but God, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a mess with the hand traps and the super combos. Cape Toughness, I don't think we have enough of those.
Remember when you and Austin used to make Crobat. Speak of the devil.
Yeah.
Remember you and it was you and Austin, mostly Austin, but even you a little bit used to make fun of how much I talked about putting Cape of Toughness in decks to make it relevant. And now that card, there's so many V decks running around with Cape of Toughness.
Okay, at the time there were not a lot of V decks running around where Cape of Toughness was super relevant.
Yeah, but we've discussed since I got into the game that I'm 3 months ahead of the meta. So
yeah. Again, the more cards come out, the more cards become relevant. Like the Dusknoir from Vivid Voltage, which I really hope we pull one from Vivid Voltage so I don't have to sit there. Because I know I have 2 or 3, I just don't know where they are. And
yeah.
You're probably going to have enough bulk to rival me now.
Maybe.
But I have a lot of old school bulk from Sword and Shield because Dakota used to play a lot, or he got a lot from somewhere. And there's no telling where stuff got thrown into or sorted into. Because I'm really bad about staying on top of my organization. Because we buy so many just random packs here and there, and stuff ends up all over the place.
Yeah, I definitely need to Glimwood Tangle. Anybody want to build Maractus?
I did.
It's fun.
It is.
And then you hit 5 heads when you need 6.
Yeah. I mean,
Caesar?
That's another card I really wanted to be really good. Like I didn't try super hard, but the idea of like being able to negate so much damage was really cool.
We can work with it.
It wasn't relevant. It's a great card. I love Scizor. Scizor is one of my favorite Pokemon. That's why in Legends Arceus, when they revealed Cleaver, and I was like, yo. And the second I could catch a Scizor, I was like, all right, I'm going to catch one. I'm going to figure out how to evolve it. I haven't played since I caught my Scizor, because I've been, or not Scizor, Scyther, because I've been busy.
Yeah.
But I definitely want that Cleaver on my team.
I still think it looks derpy.
I think it looks derpy, too.
I'm going to catch it and complete
argue.
the Pokedex entry, and then it's probably just going to sit in the box.
Yeah. Like, I agree. I think it looks derpy as well, but I love Scyther and Scizor. So just having it makes me happy. And Greedent. You know, there was a lot of really good stuff in Darkness Ablaze, like looking back on it.
Yeah?
Is that all the food, or is that just for me? Okay. Gracias. Might end up with, this is a joke, I'm not actually going to do this, but we might end up with a mukbang stream.
Oh my goodness.
You know.
Definitely not be eating over here, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely not. Because you're touching cards and stuff.
Ooh, Poltergeist.
You know what's ironic?
What?
What card do you think is the most difficult to pull for Mad Party out of this set?
Galarian Mr. Rhyme.
Exactly. Galarian Mr. Rhyme. Not the teapot that makes the whole deck work. Galarian Mr. Rhyme.
So that you have enough Mad Party Pokemon to actually hit.
There was one day, Dakota traded an Eldegoss V for a Galarian Mr. Rhyme. And I was like, we looked up the values. They were basically equal, but I was like, one of these is much more playable than the other. And I got a little upset. And I was like, I get it, equal value, but man, you got to think about playability.
Well, he got the Mad Party Pokemon out of it, right?
Yeah.
I'd argue his is more playable in a month.
But at the time, again, like
the long play, you had to know another double colorless was coming out.
Eventually, but that was almost like a year ago at this point.
Again, the long play. It's the long
play. The super duper long play. When does
Look, it's like me building Surfetched.
When does Darkness Ablaze rotate out?
At the same time as Sword and Shield.
So
yeah,
we only have like
base set
2 months.
Yeah, base set through Vivid Voltage rotates out in September.
Yeah, so we only have like not even 2 months. Like we have a month maybe before rotation happens, don't we?
No, September.
What? September, okay.
You have like 7 months to play with Mad Party.
I didn't realize you said September like 3 times.
Listen, I have the memory of a goldfish.
Bird Keeper.
I'm just running my mouth, okay? It's really hard to remember things when you're trying to be entertaining. Might be frustrating for other people too. Right, Hyperior. The full art version of that card looks phenomenal.
Oh my god, a retreat cost of 4. This card sucks.
Yeah.
This card's terrible.
I know, only tangentially related, the Colossal V and VMAX deck. That deck was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that when it was running around for a while. I played it, and then I think we lost like, what, buff padding?
Yeah.
Which was nice, but I feel like when you had all the stone energies on your Colossal, it wasn't like super duper relevant. I wonder why that fell out of favor.
What?
The Colossal VMAX deck. I don't know if it really lost anything. I think something rotated out besides buff padding that made it not be played.
Probably, but also just fan of waves and other decks being way faster.
Yeah, that's fair. Because that was definitely another one of those like aggressive stall decks.
Yeah, because the problem that most decks are having now, why is that Pincurchin a foil?
Why not?
Draw 2 cards. Cool. Type of Coco is you, but better. Because it has free retreat.
Could you imagine if it said just discard this card, draw 2 cards?
That would be nice.
Pyukumuku on crack. I love Pyukumuku. That is such a good card.
Pyukumuku. So I was watching another one of Tricky Jim's videos where he has the Pyukumuku in, and it has the captions under it, or the he said Pyukumuku like 4 times in 2 sentences, and it typed it out a different way all
Every
4
time.
times.
That's funny.
I was like, that's hilarious.
Bird Keeper.
A lot of bird keepers. That's good.
Yeah.
Also, this fur is literally better than you, Pincurchin. It's colorless. Draw 3 cards.
Yeah, but Pincurchin's a basic.
Yeah, okay. Mad Party. You know what else is better than you? Wishy Washy. Because it's colorless.
Wishy Washy is so much better.
Colorless. Shuffle. Draw 8.
Slowbro V. I really like the
ability.
poison version of Eternatus than
Yeah, with
I like
the
the
Toxicroaks?
Zigzagoon. Yeah.
I think the Zigzagoon version is going to be strictly better once. Oh wait, this goes over here because I'm doing it by halves.
I think what was it? Dark City rotated out too,
Yeah.
and that's the reason that the poison version fell out of vogue. But I like the poison much better than I like the one with Zigzagoon. I feel like it was a much more consistent way to get your one shots off.
Yeah, I think the Zigzagoon version now is going to be a more consistent way to get your one shots off.
Yeah.
Because you're going to run Zigzagoons and the Lipards.
Yeah.
You could if Lipard was 90 HP instead of 100.
Oh God.
Eternatus would be terrifying because not only could you run Level Ball and Great Ball, you could run Rescue Carrier, and after you got past, if you hit a stadium, you could throw all of them back down.
That would be obnoxious.
Oh yeah, you passed me? Cool. Rescue Carrier, and then just put all of your Purloins back and get ready for your Lipards. What?
Well, I was thinking the Lipard isn't a V, but it's Eternatus dying or ability dying is the problem with Path to the Peak.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out the connection. I was like, there's something here that I'm missing.
Losing your
Yeah.
bench space is what hurts.
God, you know what's even worse for Eternatus? Especially on a knockout, if it's your only Eternatus, you have to send out your active Pokemon after you discard your bench.
Yeah.
So you lose an extra Pokemon. It's so bad for Eternatus not having a second one set up.
You got to have 2 VMAXs set up and then your bench.
Yeah. Which Swanna was that? Was that the one that...
That's the Sky Circus.
Okay.
Yeah. Play Bird Keeper, ignore.
Yeah. It's the Altaria I'm thinking of. That has the same ability as Decidueye.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Decidueye's in this set too, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Again, there's a lot of really good cards in this set.
Ooh. Cape.
Powerful
Energy.
Yeah. Like, again, the fact that my other friend group that played the game with me before you started
Stunfisk V.
does not like this set. It just is so funny to me. And I know why they don't like it. It's because we open so much of it, and not just like we didn't buy cards for it. We just opened packs, and we bought way too many packs.
Yeah.
So when you just see so much of something, you get desensitized and you start to hate it.
That's completely fair.
Yeah, but again, there's so many good cards in this set. All the Mad Party, the Decidueye stuff, Eternatus,
Cape, special energy, or the powerful
Cape.
energy.
Powerful Energy. It's a good card. We just haven't seen a place where it's relevant. Like even Glimwood Tangle is a solid. Wishy-Washy.
That Wishy-Washy's so cool.
Yeah.
Again,
Rose Tower too. Yeah.
Cool. Sweet.
That Suicune's kind of meh, but
I've seen people putting that Suicune into like Suicune V-Decks, trying to have a single prizer to trade with, but it just caps out at 130, and then you have to attach 2 energy to it again.
not really worth it. And well, it'd be different if Melanie could attach 2 cards that weren't Vs.
If it was just water Pokemon?
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be more interesting if Melanie attached to a water Pokemon than attaching to a V.
Yeah.
Because then you could try and run like high attack single prizer water decks. Got to pull the Yellhorns out for stall decks.
God, I hate Elhorn.
It's in that new Durant list that came out today.
That's obnoxious.
4 Boss, 4 Galar Mine. I think it's like 3 Yellhorn. They just don't want you to
Do anything? Yeah.
do anything ever. I mean, that's Durant Mill.
Yeah. I was gonna say you see less and less stall decks in whatchamacallit expanded, but that's not even true. They just stall in different ways.
Also, stall decks and expanded get banned every year.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, that stall's too good. Ban 3 cards out of that list.
I'm mildly surprised we haven't seen like the Executor Rowlet
Foil Poltergeist.
Vileplume deck get hit somehow. Because that Vileplume is so obnoxious.
Oh, yeah. What is it? Shut off all... No,
So there's 2 different
there's
ones.
one that shuts off abilities and one that prevents you from playing items, right?
There's one that stops abilities, and there's one that says basic Pokemon can't attack. And it's the basic Pokemon that can't attack one is the one that people generally go for first.
Yeah, because everybody's playing
Yeah.
ADP.
Yes.
Or Ho-Oh Veltal.
Yeah. I was like, against ADP, I don't really mind it, because then I have stuff like Echoing Horn and the Mawile to get stuff out of their hand or their discard pile. So that's not as bad. But when I'm playing my Ho-Oh Veltal, I was like, man, I'm playing a meme deck. Why are you doing good stuff against me?
I mean, you're playing the meme. You signed
No.
up for that punishment.
Yeah. And I was like, God, if there was just like a whole EX evolution or something.
Also, in my run of playing Phalanx, I was actually in a Discord call while I was running through those events. 3 games in a row, I had an opening hand and was like, man, if I just drew this card, I win the game. And then drawed that card off top deck turn 1. 3 times in a row that happened.
Must be nice.
And then after, I was like, the only way I lose is if I run into Mew VMAX. And the next deck I ran into was Mew VMAX. So I got what I asked for, and I didn't want it. Oh, cool. I got enough Rose Towers for Phalanx now.
These are booster boxes, not ETBs. But yes. Also, what up, Kohawk? How you doing?
Yeah, we opening way more packs.
Yeah, we got 3 more boxes after this still.
Oh, Rainbow
Oh,
Pokemon Breeders
that is
Nurturing.
gorgeous. I really thought that card was going to be better than it was.
I'll be honest, I think it'd be good in Ray. But Adventurous Discovery is just better. That's a really pretty card.
If you could play it on the turn that the Pokemon was first put out,
Ray would be
onto the
terrifying.
bench, it would be phenomenal. But as it is, it's just a bad card. Which ones have we opened so far? We did
Base set,
and
and Rebel Clash.
which
wasn't a booster box. It was a booster box's worth of packs, but it turned out fine.
yeah, and then obviously we're doing Dark Displays. I think we have oh god, there's still so many Dark Displays packs left.
Yeah. Look, I'm trying not to go slow at all.
Oh, I'm not saying that you are. It's just opening a box is a lot of cards.
It is.
Like you really don't think about it because we don't do it a lot.
Like, I'm not really stopping
Yeah.
unless I see a card that I think is, like, super cool. And
Yeah.
even then, I just kind of set it over there.
And then, you don't stop moving your hands while we're talking. That's why I hate doing pack openings with
Yeah.
my boy Dakota. he'll open a pack and then he'll say something and he'll sit there for 5 minutes just talking with his hands instead of opening packs.
Yeah. Like, if I think there's a cool card or whatever, I'll show it for a second, and then I'm just going to move on and talk about the card, even
Yeah.
if it's not in frame.
Yeah, because there's so little to talk about on so many of the cards. Like, especially some of the older sets that we've seen a lot of is like we get a quick pop off and we'll go on like a tangent talking about stuff. But
Yeah.
the conversation moves on.
Yeah.
And
One thing that is nice about this, whenever people are asking, like, to see people's binders and everything, see what you got for trade, I can hit my binder out and people might actually ask for something.
yeah, yeah, that's still the nice thing about buying cards. Like,
I could do a little bit of shopping.
Turbo
Turbo Patch.
Patch. Love-hate relationship with that card. When I put it in ADP and it hit, it was always so
It's
great.
just a hate relationship.
Yeah.
Dark Patch is coming out soon, and it's better.
Listen, I didn't have the option of playing a Dark Patch, okay? Aqua Patch would have been nice, but
Yeah, I was going to say Aqua Patch is the card.
Aqua Patch only works on water Pokemon, and I didn't play any water Pokemon. I played Tapu Fini in ADP for the longest time just so I could win against Blacephalon, or Baby Blacephalon.
God.
That was an obnoxious matchup. I ended up putting in Duraludon for it instead because it basically accomplished the same thing and didn't require me to put one of my 3 water energies on it. But God, Baby Blacephalon was a stupid deck. It was basically, I don't know if it was a better or worse version of Malamar.
Oh, God. I don't like Malamar.
I feel like for the time it was a better version of Malamar because it had the Oricorio GX.
Yeah. But now Malamar's just run Chinchinas.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hiding Energy. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good card.
I think that's the first one of those we've seen.
It is actually,
the
now
whole
that you mention
box.
it, yeah.
Because I definitely would have popped out for a Hiding Energy. Ooh, Scorch Beast.
Scorch, yeah.
I think Scorch is such a cool Pokemon.
It is. It really is.
Why is it got to be 4 attack cost though?
Listen, that's not the reason you played Scorch. It was the VMAX. The VMAX is two energies. Awesome. Its first attack though was really good. There were plenty of times where I lost playing ADP against it too, because I would be forced to play my water energy on it, or not even just a water energy, just any energy, and it would knock it off and be like, all right, well now I'm behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, Scorch was a really rough matchup for ADP.
Scorch could just energy stall you. Ooh, hey, didn't you say the full art peer review was cool?
Doesn't it look
Yeah.
great? Yeah. It's a shame it's a terrible card.
It is a terrible card.
I really like Raihypure as a Pokemon too. I don't know if I've ever told you this. I'm sure you figured out, but Tyranitar is one of my favorite
Yes.
Pokemon. So I love ground and steel type and rock Pokemon.
Yeah, and Sableye is my favorite, and I like my ghosts. Like, that's actually what my final team in Arceus is going to be. I'm just going to have a team of all the ghosts.
How big is the Pokedex for Arceus?
I have no idea. I know.
Because I've seen like screenshots and people have like some of the other starters and stuff, and I was like, were those gift Pokemon or did you catch those? Because normally they don't do that with starters, but who knows with Arceus? Arceus is wild.
Right. I'm hoping you can catch starter, or at least have a way to get the other 2 starters from the game.
Yeah.
So that you can actually complete the Pokedex.
There's no way to breed Pokemon either, really,
Nope,
is there?
no breeding.
Yeah. So I was like, man, it's gonna be really unfortunate when I have to restart somebody's game 4 times to get all the Pokemon. Also, people were already speculating it, but the fact that they're like Hisuian versions of the starters is super cool.
They leaked silhouette. The Pokemon company tweeted out silhouettes of them in a video.
Yeah. But, like, I don't think we ever saw them until, like, the game release. And I saw, like, a screenshot of somebody's, like, Samurott.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, what is that Pokemon? That looks cool. And then Dakota was saying they changed the typing on Decidueye, too.
Yep. All 3 of them have different
so I haven't seen any of the Typhlosion stuff yet. So I really need to get around to doing it.
Did you choose Cyndaquil?
I did.
You chose the best one, in my opinion.
Oh, did I really?
I think you chose the best one.
Oh, well, so the reason I picked Cyndaquil is he was my first, like, legitimate level 100. Like, in Red, blue, and yellow, like the Misnown glitch existed.
His buddy caught an Oshawott, so
you caught an Oshawott.
Looks like
what?
you can catch the starters.
That's cool. Yeah.
Also, definitely the best cards in this one are the Crobat, the Breeder's Nurturing, and the Full Art Rhyperior. In terms of,
like neat, like cool. Yeah. I really like that Scizor.
Cool.
He looks phenomenal, and again, I had such high hopes for him starting out. He was 62 on Saturday. Jesus. Watched him. Wow. All right. Oh, you know what? I just realized that was the end of the video and you're just showing cards off. I'm just sitting here reading chat.
Yep.
You can tell we've been at this a while.
I did get 9 hits in that one.
Yeah, again, you've been getting a decent number of fulls. I don't think we've seen any like big money cards. Anyway, you have not been watching twitch.tv/TypoHouseGames. You have been watching
twitch.tv/KingJester719.
If you're here with us on the live stream, don't go anywhere. But if you're watching us here on YouTube/TypoHouseGames, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But I think that's it for this video because, God, I am ready to get through these boxes. I remember why I don't stream.
We're halfway there.
Yeah, halfway there through your boxes. There's other stuff I wanted to do, too.
Yeah, but we're halfway through my stuff.
Yeah. I remember why I don't do, like, long streams. I normally try and stick to 2, maybe 3 hours. Because, I do not have the energy to stay up here all day. Because if you guys have met me, unless I'm at an event or something like this.
Super mellow.
This is normally Chris. Right now, there's a camera on me, so I'm T-Rex. Yep. Anyway, that's it for this video. Bye, everyone.
Bye.